Welcome back, folks. Rugby TV. Nice to have you along. As you know, every Wednesday night at 9 to 10, and of course Saturday mornings, we talk about what's happening in the world of Western Province Club Rugby. Joining me back on the line now, Christopher Andrews, assistant coach at Franschoek Rugby Football Club. Christopher, welcome back.
Thank you very much, JP. Thank you for having me again.
Christopher, tell us, Franschoek, difficult times for everybody. Not much has changed, but have you been able to keep the players connected?
It's very difficult at the moment, but we try our utmost best to keep them connected and keep them, active. But it's very difficult, in this time.
Yeah.
But we definitely try our best, and the guys, they are getting a bit lazy, because there's not much that we can do at this moment in time.
We don't know when we will see activity again, but we know that some of the clubs out there have been able to do some social exercises, some social training. I suppose in your neck of the woods, Lamott Wanderers, as they are now known, when we speak to Reginald Pfeiffer, he says that they have been busy with some trail running and getting the guys outdoors to be a little bit more social.
JP, we are a couple of coaches that's doing one-on-ones with some players to upskill them a bit, and I live just outside Franschoek, so where I live there's a nice rugby field, so there's about 4 guys that's coming once or twice a week to come and work with me, especially on their defensive skills and their fitness skills, and we try to keep it as small as possible. And then some of the other coaches from the club, they also working in the Franschoek area with the guys. So we keep it as little players as possible, to be on the safe side and not, and to keep with the protocols of the COVID-19, not getting into trouble.
Yeah, of course, at the moment there are very strict protocols, and any activity that's happening at the moment is being done according to a safety compliance plan, and we know that the players are staying isolated, which of course means that you can only do certain types of training with a limited amount of people. But are the guys talking to each other? Are they WhatsApping? Are they asking, Coach, when are we playing again? Or Coach, when are we training again? Or things like that?
Yes, definitely. We do have our WhatsApp groups with the specific teams from the under 20 up to the first team, and the guys they definitely very much interesting in getting back to the field again and getting back to training. But we need to hold them,
Krista, are you guys able to at least use the social media platform? It looks like that's been a big thing that a lot of people are using at the moment. Is they're getting on Facebook and Instagram, they're sharing old photographs and trying to keep the players connected in that manner.
Yes, JP, we definitely, our administrator, our club administrator, from time to time, he posts the pictures of the players and sending through some messages. And our Franschoek supporters are very anxious to get back to the Groendal pitch, and support the boys. But obviously with the COVID around, we cannot do that. But we keep them posted.
Christopher, okay, last question for you. One of the things we've been asking all the clubs, and every interview we've done in the last few weeks has been the question around derbies. We put it on Facebook a while back. We asked everybody, what's your biggest derby? For Franschoek, what would you say is Franschoek's biggest derby?
Well, JP, in my view, I think our neighbors down the road, Peniel Villages, I think that is the biggest derby, because the last time it pulled a big crowd. My favorite one will obviously be Paarl Rugby Club against Franschoek. We still owe them one. We went last time we went down with 13 men against them. at Dal Josephat. So I would like to see a return, but definitely the Peniel Villages one is always a big one for the Franschoek people.
Peniel Villages, and how long is that? Do you have to play that derby only in the league, or do you schedule it separately? I mean, what do you do if you're not in the same league?
Yeah, look, we schedule some friendlies like for early in the year, and then I think 2018 we were in the same league, and we traveled down to Peniel. So it was big. It was very big. It was the first time I saw how big it was. And yeah, but otherwise, if we're not in the same league, we schedule a friendly because we're neighbors, and we, we travel either down to Peniel or they coming up to the Franschoek,
That's fantastic. I'm sure the fans must be missing that, getting around the field to watch a derby like that. It's the one sort of big thing in the year that everybody's talking about, and the build-up. People tell me all about the build-up, that it's not just training in the week before. They talk about it for months in advance.
Yeah, definitely, because some of the Franschoek players used to play for Peniel Villages, and some of the Peniel Villages used to play for Franschoek from time to time, So there's a big rivalry when it comes to that game, And yeah, I'm also looking so much forward when we return to rugby again to see Franschoek up against Peniel Villages again, in a friendly, or maybe next year in a league match, and definitely the Paul Franschoek game as well. That will be definitely a cracker.
Thanks, Christopher. We'll leave it at that, and of course, say to you, stay safe out there, and tell all the players we say hello.
Yeah, JP, thank you very much for having the Franschoek Club again on your show, and you guys also keep well and stay safe.
Fantastic. Chat soon. Thanks, Christopher. Folks, Christopher Andrews, of course, assistant coach at Franschoek Rugby Football Club. So you would have heard over the course of the interviews we just did. We're talking a lot about derbies. Do us a favor and jump into our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/Cape Rugby TV, and tell us what your favorite derby is. We'd love to know, because it certainly is going to be one of our talking points. We remind you to please stay safe out there, wash your hands regularly, and practice social distancing. We'll see you again next week. Same time, same place. Have a fantastic rugby weekend. Bye-bye.